Welcome to our debate section. Your goal is to listen carefully, think critically, and share your opinion.
All right, Elizabeth, you know how much I love seeing young talent blossom, especially when it's tied into something really meaningful. Today, we're talking about a fantastic project happening right here at City College.
Oh, I'm so excited about this one, John, the annual fashion project by the design department students. It's truly one of the highlights of the spring semester, isn't it? Every year they just blow me away with their creativity.
Absolutely. It's not just a small show anymore. It's become this huge event that everyone looks forward to. I remember when it first started back in 2015, it was a much more modest affair. Now, it's a real spectacle.
I know, and it's gained so much traction, not just among the students and faculty, but the whole community seems to get involved. You see families, local designers, everyone eager to see what these young minds come up with.
And this year's theme, sustainable style, is particularly relevant, don't you think? It really pushes the boundaries of what fashion can be, moving away from fast fashion and towards something more conscious.
It's brilliant. I mean, it forces them to think outside the box, not just about aesthetics, but about the environmental impact of their choices. Sustainable style isn't just a trend, it's the future, and these students are really embracing it.
It's a fantastic challenge. They have to design clothes using recycled or eco-friendly materials. I've heard some of the ideas, and honestly, it's mind-boggling how inventive they get.
Totally. We're talking old jeans, plastic bottles, yes, plastic bottles, and even fabric scraps left over from previous projects. It's like a giant, super creative puzzle where the pieces are literally trash or discarded items.
Which, when you think about it, is a huge part of the learning curve. It's one thing to design with pristine, new fabrics, but to make something beautiful and wearable out of what others might just throw away, that takes real skill and vision.
It really does. And they work in small groups, which adds another layer of collaboration and problem solving. Imagine trying to coordinate a design vision, source materials, and then actually construct garments with a team, all within 6 weeks.
6 weeks, that's not a lot of time when you're starting from scratch with unconventional materials. They must be working around the clock in those design labs.
I bet. I've seen some of the behind-the-scenes photos from past years, and it's always a flurry of activity, sewing machines whirring, sketches everywhere, fabric scraps piling up. It's controlled chaos, but in the best way possible.
I remember seeing a dress last year, I think it was from the Future Forward theme, that was primarily made from repurposed circuit boards and wires. It was shockingly elegant, but also had this really edgy, avant-garde feel to it. You wouldn't think to combine fashion with electronics like that, but it worked.
Oh, I totally remember that one. It was incredible, and that's the beauty of this project, isn't it? It's not just about making clothes, it's about making statements, pushing boundaries, and showing what's possible when you refuse to accept limitations.
Exactly. And speaking of the show itself, I've always been impressed by how they transform the college theater. It goes from a place where you'd see a Shakespeare play to a full-blown fashion catwalk. The lighting, the music, the whole ambiance is just spot on.
It's magical, honestly. The energy in that room on show day is palpable. You feel the excitement from the students, the anticipation from the audience, and with around 300 people attending, it's a packed house.
300 people. That's a significant crowd for a student show. It speaks volumes about the quality and reputation this project has built over the years.
It absolutely does. And it's not just parents and friends. As you mentioned, we often see local designers, industry professionals, even some talent scouts from larger fashion houses. It's a real platform for these students.
Which is invaluable. Getting that kind of exposure early in their careers can really open doors. Plus, the pressure of a live audience, the professional setup, it's all part of preparing them for the real world of design.
Definitely. And let's not forget the award. At the end of the show, the best collection receives a special award. I always wonder what goes into the judges' decisions. It must be so tough to pick just one when everything is so inventive.
It must be incredibly difficult. I mean, how do you compare a dress made from upcycled denim to a suit fashioned from bottle caps? Each group brings such a unique perspective and technical challenge to the table.
Exactly. I recall last year's winning collection. It was a series of outfits made entirely from old plastic shopping bags, but they were woven and treated in such a way that they looked like high-end, textured fabrics. It was truly revolutionary.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing some photos of that one. The way they managed to make something so commonplace look so luxurious and innovative was just brilliant. It really showed that sustainability doesn't have to mean sacrificing aesthetics.
Not at all. In fact, it often enhances it. It adds a layer of depth and story to the garment. You're not just wearing a dress, you're wearing a statement about conscious consumption and creative problem-solving.
It also brings an ethical dimension to fashion that's often overlooked in mainstream retail. These students are learning not just how to design, but how to design responsibly.
And that's the critical takeaway here. They're not just designing for a grade, they're designing for a better future. They're internalizing the idea that creativity can be a force for good, a way to address pressing environmental issues.
Think about the impact they could have once they graduate and enter the industry. If every designer approached their work with this level of consideration for materials and waste, the fashion world would be a radically different place.
A much better place, I'd argue. It makes me genuinely optimistic for the future of fashion. These young designers are showing us that you don't need endless new resources to create stunning, desirable pieces.
And the fact that it's embedded in their curriculum as a compulsory project really underscores City College's commitment to this kind of progressive thinking. It's not just an optional club, it's a core part of their education.
Which is amazing, because it normalizes sustainable practices from day one. It's not an afterthought, it's central to their design philosophy. I hope more institutions adopt similar programs.
I mean, how cool is it to walk out of college with a portfolio that includes award-winning sustainable designs? That's a serious edge in today's market, where consumers are increasingly demanding ethical and eco-conscious brands.
Absolutely. It's practical experience, a creative outlet, and a resume builder all rolled into one. Plus the pure joy and pride you see on their faces when their creations walk down that runway. Priceless.
It really is. You can feel the culmination of all those late nights, the brainstorming sessions, the trial and error. That moment when the audience gasps or applauds, it must be incredibly validating.
It's a testament to their hard work and dedication, and it makes you think, what else can we repurpose? What other materials are out there just waiting to be transformed into something beautiful? The possibilities are endless.
It also highlights how much raw material we often discard. Old jeans, for example, are so versatile. I've seen them turned into everything from bags to intricate patchwork garments. It's about seeing potential where others see waste.
Exactly. And it's not just about the students, it's an inspiration for everyone who attends. You walk out of that show thinking differently about your own wardrobe, your own consumption habits.
It definitely sparks a conversation. I remember one year, after the show, I actually went through my own closet thinking, what could I repurpose here? It made me appreciate quality over quantity a lot more.
See? That's the real power of it. It's not just an academic exercise, it has real-world ripple effects. It's teaching a generation of designers and inspiring a generation of consumers to be more thoughtful.
So for anyone listening who's interested in fashion, sustainability, or just amazing creativity, this City College fashion project is definitely one to watch. Keep an eye out for news on their next show.
Absolutely. It's a truly inspiring event, and I can't wait to see what incredible sustainable style creations these students unveil this year. It's going to be spectacular, I just know it.
Thanks for joining me, Elizabeth, for this look into the future of fashion. It's always a pleasure to discuss such positive initiatives.
My pleasure, John. And to all our listeners, let's all try to infuse a little more sustainable style into our own lives. You might be surprised by what you can create or repurpose.
Thank you for listening to Listen Up English. By subscribing and sharing our content, you support the channel and help more learners develop their English listening comprehension.
Throw the ball, play together, have it all. Football, tennis, basketball. Sport is fun for one and all. We train hard and practice more.